Good day. Today, what we're going to do is troubleshoot router on a stick and also DHCP. Let's go ahead and review OSI layers versus the TCP model, layers, 4 layers with TCP, 7 layers OSI. So which service is dependent on each other? So is router on the stick dependent on DHCP, or is DHCP dependent on router on the stick? So review your root interface on your router, no shutdown, no IP, sub interfaces, encapsulation IP, subnetmask VLAN. On your switch, create VLANs, no shutdown, IP address, and then you either do trunk port or access membership, so port membership. Troubleshoot the physical, power off the device or interface, disable, enable device interface, and then your cabling or Wi-Fi. So here's your router on a stick. We'll just copy the configs. Like I say, when I troubleshoot, it's easier to configure and then reverse engineer because it's a good review. Vibrate the password. Config T, paste. Now at this point, let's do show run. Verify the config went in. Here's my sub interfaces with my root interface. Remember, no shutdown, no IP. At this point, the router's ready, but the switch has not had any. So we have a trunk port, and then we have our memberships. Actually, we can get rid of this one. Clean that up. So let's go ahead and copy. So obviously, all these configs can be added or removed or altered, and that's what troubleshooting is about. So we need to go to the switch, not the router. Go ahead and paste. Looks like a clean config, no errors. Do a quick to show run. And then we'll verify our memberships, and you can see that these go onto the spanning tree, 5 states. Go ahead and fast forward time. So at this point, it should be working. So the router and the switch, but we haven't configured DHCP. So let's stick it in that PIPA. So review. Do not exclude IPs or exclude all of them. That's a good trick. No pool for the VLAN, wrong network, subnetmask, wrong default router, wrong DNS. And then add another DHCP server. So you can actually have conflicting servers. Here's a good show command to remember. So remember, we exclude our VLANs, and then we need to set up DHCP for all 3 VLANs. This will go into the router. Paste. Looks like it's clean. There's no errors. Now we go back to our end devices. Let's flip, do a request, and it looks like DHCP is working. So just to show you what can happen is, let's connect this LAN. So see if it actually will get a new different IP. We're going to, this is a rogue router, so if we go in here, there's a GUI. DHCP is enabled. We should be getting 192s. So let's try to PC real quick. See what happens. If it's in long enough, should conflict with other devices or DCP. So there's the example of getting a rogue access point giving off the wrong IPs. Remember, we're using 10 network, not 192. So that concludes the troubleshooting section of router and stick and DCP.